it, guys. The house of KOB. The house that KOB built. The storm shelter, if you will. Mm-hmm. So, who are we, you ask? I'm Pimo.
I'm D-Bag.
And were we supposed to dress up for this?
I mean, look where we are, dude.
I thought it was more of like a casual thing. I didn't realize. Regardless, you smell terrific. So, I'm Pimo, he's D-Bag. We're from the channel Always Tippin'. We went ahead and took JP Storm up on his invite to come here for a spot of tea, and I think he mentioned a snipe hunt. I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty cool. So after our meeting, we're going to do that, but we're here to talk about the Super Bowl loss. Still a little fresh on our minds. Yeah. By the 49ers to the Kansas City Chiefs by way of the Jet Chip Wasp out of Gun Tray Y Flex Week. Say that 3 times fast. So we're going to show it against cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. Then we're going to show how to beat it with the best defense in Madden. So stay tuned, guys, and enjoy the video because I know he's tired from talking.
Yeah.
Chip Wasp coming at you. We're going to show it against all the basic formations or basic coverages. This is cover 1. He gets it in there, but
he's just too good.
Yeah.
Too good.
I clicked on and I was just a step behind.
Yeah.
And Tyreek will make you pay. So we're going to go through the instant replay with you guys from a progression standpoint and just show you how each coverage shell holds up. These are all out of the big nickel.
Right.
But that doesn't matter. I got speed on the field. So that rounded dig, which is kind of odd, you got Sherman right over the top.
He's coming down on that.
Yeah, and a hit stick or it's... Yeah. If you possession catch it, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really good at it. I mean, but then he ends up getting open.
Yeah, after he gets past
a little through the mid. Yeah. Well, he already threw it, I guess. That crossing route appears to be open, but it's really not. Like right there, he breaks because you threw it. So Kelsey's covered. So the guy on his back is awful. So here's cover 2. You would think it shut it down because of the deep halves. You'd be wrong.
Yeah. That was horrible.
And that's more out there. He's got 94 speed. Granted, his overall is terrible, but it's a zone. It's a deep zone. All you got to do is run backwards.
Yeah.
So that gets eaten up. So right off the bat, cover 2 is a no for this particular play.
Yeah, no way.
But as far as the rest of the stuff, I'm usering who I think somebody would user. I don't normally user a linebacker, right. So and I don't run cover 2. So I'm basically just showing you, if you're a different user, you user.
Oh wow. God.
That's nonsense. So if you user that, honestly, that dig is going to be open.
Yeah, you have to
pick your poison.
Choice, yeah.
And if you do go deeper, it doesn't matter because Tyreek's open. Exactly. So I would not run cover 2.
No way.
Just as a tip. Here's cover 3, and this is embarrassing.
Oh my God, he's wide open.
Now there's some other YouTubers that have put out some content that say this play was designed and written in. Sherman comes down on that rounded dig. I don't know why he would do that.
Yeah. Unless
they wrote it into the code, which I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but cheating. So, as you can see, he rolls out, and Mahomes with the dashing deadeye and the escape artist is absolutely vital to roll out and get a better position. But
I mean, that plays lock.
It is with the user, and he's underneath with that flat.
Right.
The crossing route's taken care of pretty well. He matches him. That's bizarre.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I know. That's a 3 rec. So no, it's a hook curl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he does take it. Okay. So then you have Kelsey on his block release. Look, he looks to block somebody. He doesn't. He goes to a spot. He's pretty much covered. But it doesn't matter because Tyreek's to the house. So this is the only other one that gives it problems. The cover 4 plays it real well. And Sherman.
Wow.
Look at the youth in his legs.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's an animal.
That was horrible.
Look at he's rebounded nicely. I think he's rebounded nicely
from
a horrible game. Let's not talk about it. So cover 4 is the other one that it's just to Hill anyway. It's just not going to work. So far it's cover 1 and cover 4 that are good to use. But we're going to show here later why I wouldn't call that against this playbook. So the drag is covered to an extent, and then I think he releases him.
Yeah, I think he will, regardless.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he kind of bottles him up because he's on that, quarter flat.
Yeah.
So that obviously is covered up top.
Uh-huh.
So that's good coverage, but that's it. So now we're going to show you our defense. It's a cover 4 lock, and you're using right there. Bam. You're using the deep safety because he's one-on-one. He's manned up.
Right.
And if you rely on the quarter or the computer to man up Tyreek, you're horrible.
I mean,
And it's just not going to work out well for you. So this is what we're working with. We run the 4 lock. We love it. It's all we pack one side with zones, and we rely man to man on the other side. I didn't press Sherman. That was an error on my. I usually press him because the release of many receivers, except for like Michael Thomas and some other ones, isn't going to get off of Sherman's press. He's got 97 press.
There's no way.
So it makes up for his speed lacking, and his man coverage is really good. So
I mean, and he was still covered
Right.
by that little the curl flat, I believe, or the hard flat.
absolutely. So you need lockdown corner to run it. Kelsey's covered. You could argue that you could lowball it.
You're not getting nothing out of that, though.
Right, but you can make a simple adjustment. I didn't even put a defensive lineman. We put a defensive tackle out in coverage a lot. So, because we have Ford there.
Right.
So, that's blanketed, the crossing route, really nicely. And then I'm guarding Tyreek. All I have to worry about is just staying on top of him. It's easier to come downhill, guys, rather than trying to make up against Tyreek. If you're behind, you're screwed.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
Going to another play with the 4 lock.
Oh, we're going to roll right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll right, and, geez, I thought you were going to complete that. Unbelievable.
I think I should have.
That swerve catch is a joke. So we're basically showing you how, okay, let's roll right and see if that crosser gets open.
Right.
As you see here, I didn't press once again. But like I said, I normally press Sherman, and he's just going to lock him up. He's not even going to get off. So right there, I click on, and I honestly thought for a moment I was going to click underneath, but you never know.
I mean, the swerve catch, it's a glitch.
It is a glitch. Man. So look at that. I've only got, 4 guys coming in and against a running back 2, and they still peel off and get in. I mean, so
it's ridiculous.
It is. It's really effective.
Here's the 4 lock again.
Here's the 4 lock. We're going to show you basically just another dynamic of it as far as him rolling out. Oh, yeah, I blitzed.
Oh.
So there's a blitz out of the 4 lock.
Yeah.
And it's extremely effective. You get a lot of guys rolling out this year and stuff like that. So when you shift the line over to the right to protect from the running back on an inside zone, the safety comes down. Now, he'll still be in coverage unless you put him on a blitz and contain. So that's what we do, and that rollout is just bottled up. I mean, especially if he's not expecting it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an immediate look. There is some hesitation there.
Yeah.
So he's probably already looking downfield, and then all of a sudden he sees, I think it's Verrett we have on a blitz in his face.
And if that player is like normally lining that safety up right there, you're not expecting the blitz because he's putting them in coverage the whole time.
Every time we shift the line, he comes down.
Yeah.
So it's good to bottle up Kelsey too on his blocking release routes. So
exactly.
Honestly, guys, a blitz out of this formation is really effective too. We feel from our practicing, if you practice with other formations, blitzing out of it's dangerous. So
here's the cover 1.
This is the cover 1. We're basically going to show you guys why it does not work against this formation. So I click on here, and that he still has leverage over me and makes the play on a swerve catch again.
Did you see that?
I did.
The ball.
I discovered it. You wanted to be in denial. Let's watch this little matrix. Look at that. Whoop. Did you guys see it? Let's rewind it.
Curves.
Look, right here. Watch it. Whoop. What are you, an airbender? That is such BS.
I think it's a vital part of this game.
No,
and
they need to. That is ridiculous.
They definitely need to keep that in Madden 21 for sure.
No, that is absolute nonsense. So he completes the catch because of a swerve catch. So we're going to move the safety over, and maybe that will help. Maybe that will help lock up that.
Right.
It's a common adjustment you can make. So we're not ready to throw in the towel on the cover 1 yet.
Exactly.
But this is why I would never run it.
And this is the dagger sit in the same formation.
Same playbook.
As the Jet Ship Wasp. Yeah.
Right. We're just going through to see if it's effective against the whole playbook. And the second play, it is not. And that is because of a corner.
Yeah, of course.
Corner routes against man coverage. I don't care if it's against Ramsey. Maybe Gilmore could jump one occasionally. But honestly, a corner route, watch this. And it loops out initially.
Yeah. He avoids the press.
And that's Ward. I mean, he's a safety. That's one of my better man defenders. Yeah. That's why I have him in corner, actually. But that corner route is, exhibit A of why I would not run straight man. So that's that. Cover 1's out. Let's throw it out the window. The other one that gave it problems was cover 4. So let's see if it works good against the rest of the playbook. This is a different play.
Oh.
And
what? One-handed.
That is absurd. So this is the second play we run out of the playbook. It's that, what is it again? The dig?
Yeah, it's the dagger sit.
Dagger sit. Okay. Yeah. So we'll break this one down now. And we'll go through the progressions as well. So he stays. Now, as a user, what am I supposed to cover, guys? I mean, you tell me.
There's 3 routes.
There's 3 routes. I can't just let Tyreek go. I don't know what route he's running, obviously.
Exactly.
You can't just let him run down the field like that.
Yeah.
And then I give him up, and that's a completion.
That's a first down.
That's 10 yards.
Yeah.
So already we're seeing holes in the 4 palms. Granted, it takes away Tyreek, and that's all well and good.
Yeah.
But if he does this all game to you until you wait till you make an adjustment, and then he hits Tyreek, you're screwed.
Exactly.
I mean, he threw it to Tyreek anyway, so.
Yeah.
But, this gets gouged too, that dig route. It's the same route from the Wasp.
Yeah.
It's a little rounded dig. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's real weird.
So that's open. So I would have to user that. I would user those 2. And then this, I'm speechless. So I'm looking to see if there's any matrix action in this. Let's see if the ball air bends. And I don't think it does. No, that's just a clean.
That's a dot.
But what we do need to talk about is Mosley's 4-inch vertical. That is
oh my
pathetic.
God.
What is he doing?
He's the Jordan symbol.
It looks like he's doing interpretive dance. I don't know what he's doing. So we're gonna investigate this further. So bear with us.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's look at him.
Is he crying inside?
I think he is.
He has to be.
His visor's all fogged up from crying. I mean, look at the vertical. What? But if you really break it down, guys, I clicked on, I think at a relatively good time right after you did.
Yeah, you did.
It just, the way of the trajectory of the ball, I'm not going to get it anyway.
I know, it was perfectly thrown.
And the speed of, like I said, I'm running uphill now after Tyreek. I'm not going to catch him. Yeah. Nobody's going to. So that is absolutely deadly.
Oh, did we see?
And look at that. Kills. I think he's talking trash. Look at, I think he even shakes his head. Look at him look at me like, what a chump. And then he shakes his head a little bit. Wow, that's disrespectful. Okay, bam, 4 lock.
Here it is, locking down the whole playbook.
The whole playbook. I'm running with Tyreek, and granted, that's bad user. But
bad throw, too.
It was a bad throw. I didn't give him enough cushion and enough respect for his speed. And again, trying to run uphill is not going to work. So that's user error. So we're going to keep it. Keep running with it and see what we're working with here. So we're going to run it again. And we're just running several plays out of the playbook to see if anything exposes it, to be honest. So we're going to run it again. It's basic.
PA verts.
PA is just, I sent the blitz.
Yeah. Oh my
it's
God.
Just, it's not going to work. I didn't know he was running PA, but against the PA, pass play action in this game isn't great anyway. But
yeah.
So right there, I locked that one up.
Yep.
That was PA verts.
Yep.
Sherman ran step for step. He's still a great corner.
I don't know. That's McCole Hardman, and he stood with him.
Yeah.
Here's a stick route. And I got nothing open. I mean, I run the ball, but
you could put a spy out easily. You could spy your defensive tackle who's forward and not put him into coverage.
And anyone using the Chiefs isn't going to do that every single play, so you don't have to worry about that, really.
No, look, he tries to get away. But you got Bosa and Buckner coming after you.
That pass rush is insane.
And that's the thing we didn't touch on, guys, is the block shed is very good in big nickel. That's why we run it.
Yeah.
These plays that take a lot of time to develop are not going to work out. They're going to try to run this a couple times because of all the flash and the newness of it, and realize pretty quickly that, look at Bosa's on fire.
Oh my God!
Look, he is angry. So he spun around two blockers and a running back. That's EA for you. So I mean, he is good, but
he just threw my tackle down.
That's silly.
Oh my God!
But if you look in the back down the field, guys, nobody's open.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have time to do anything, and I'm not even calling a blitz. That's just my 4 linemen coming in.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I think I'm putting Ford in a coverage some of the time.
I'm
so
double teaming Bosa, and he's sacking me every time.
So right through here, I think I'm running the blitz.
You might be. I mean, let's see.
But just to show you, I press Sherman just to make sure that route doesn't get off clean.
Yeah. He's not going anywhere.
Right. Nope, I didn't. I faked the blitz. So
PA crossers.
I got 3 guys rushing in, guys. 3.
I have 6 people blocking.
And I'm telling you, it's big nickel.
The pass rush with the big nickel is insane.
Their block shed is nonsense.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. But if you look downfield, we want to show you the replay, because even if I didn't get in there in time, show me anybody that's open. No one.
Yeah, they're all locked.
I mean, I'm using Tyreek, but I've got support there. We got a cloud flat at there because there's only one receiver on that side.
Exactly.
So we cloud flatted him.
That guy's step for step with Watkins.
Yeah, that's the safety that came down.
Oh.
And look how fast he gets back still.
Jesus.
Guys, I'm telling you, this defense is silly. Now, I have to respect Tyreek's speed, so I'm still running, and he ends up sitting down. Luckily, I stopped at the right time.
Stopped at the exact.
But Sherman's running with him, and look at that veteran move. He gets in front of him a little bit, and just to slow him down.
Wow.
So
that's disrespectful.
And that's awareness. I mean, they have coded that in. I mean,
that's why you need that lockdown.
You have to have a lockdown corner.
They're aware of all that stuff like that.
I mean, honestly, the Patriots are a great team to run with this too.
Yeah.
You got Gilmore, and then you just got to build it around him.
Exactly.
So everything's locked, guys. 4 lock. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's a different breed.
So we're gonna go ahead and he runs with him step for step.
Yep.
So we're gonna show you another play here. Which one does this?
I'm not sure. I think this is the PA crossers again.
Oh, okay.
And I get sacked again, and everyone's locked still.
And for argument's sake, guys, we understand he could dashing Deadeye out an escape artist out of there.
Yeah.
We get it, but we're showing you the point that nobody downfield is open for him to throw to. Like right there, I thought he was going to catch it. I was going to scream. I gripped my controller so hard on that. I remember that. So, Sherman, he's trying to continue. We're basically trying to see if this can...
If I can swerve catch, if I have time.
And Sherman swats it. And guys, we can't emphasize that enough. Don't always go for the pick.
Yeah.
Rely on that swat. It'll make up a lot more distance than a pick. So, 'cause Sherman was out of position to pick, as you'll see. So, he has a little bit of time this time. He's checking down. Look at that.
The corner's locked. That was my
Man,
second.
he plays that so well.
Yeah.
The 4 lock is just really good, guys. We're really happy with it. It's something you might want to... You're going to need a good user. But other than that, it pretty much takes care of it. You just load the other side of the field with zones.
Yeah.
And I don't even worry about Sherman. I don't even look at him.
And that's the crazy thing. The people on that side actually do their jobs.
Yeah, they do.
That's the
look at that.
4 lock.
He bumps him enough, and he gets leverage over top of him. Not going to let him get over top.
Yep.
And look at that. He just moved in a little bit. Actually, me clicking on actually hurt it because he jerks inside, so I screwed it up. So Sherman's actually upset with me. He texted me the other day. He's like, dude. So that's it, guys. I'm telling you, this is the defense for you. But that's about it.
Closing thoughts. One last time to talk some trash before we are done with this show. Closing thoughts. We gonna run a mouse before you guys decide you're gonna click off.
Closing thoughts. What do you guys think? We think is the best defense in Madden, and I think we've illustrated that fairly well. We're down here waiting for JP for this meeting to take place in his game room. His butler said, I don't know, it's mayhem here. Did they give you a headlamp?
I got dragged into a room and beat up.
Dude, it's chaos here. I love it. So we're here chilling. We may never make it out alive, but whatever. Come check us out on our channel, Always Tippin'. We're dropping tips to help you guys out with your game and stuff like that. And we add some, wager games and stuff like that. So leave us a comment. We're glad to help you out. Thanks, JP, for the invite. If we don't make it out of here alive, I sent my GPS coordinates to my wife. So hopefully that works out. But other than that, guys, we always tippin', never trip. Dude, let's get the hell out of here.
Hey. How about a hug?